All right, it's been a minute again. A little update. Sorry, my microphone. I'm not gonna have a microphone for a while, so for this video. So bear with it. You only get the best with my videos. So what's gonna happen is this isn't a normal video. This isn't gonna be like one of my training videos. Blah 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 blah. I thought I'd pop on here and show you what weekends like in my summer, condensed down. I'm going to train right now. A little update first. My calf injury's pretty much fixed. It's a little tight still, but this will be my second leg day today, which I'm about to do. We're not probably going to show it, just because this could be a long video. I'm going to try to keep it about an hour long, but to throw a a condensed video of training down in here would be at least 20 minutes on top of that. So I doubt we'll train it. Maybe we'll put some clips in. I don't fucking know. But this video is just going to be about the weekend, about what's going on, how my summers normally go, my training, my 2 days off, what I do. It's just going to be a fun video. You get to see kind of a different side of what, just me and training. Yes, training is my favorite fucking thing in the world. The gym is my life. It's all I know, all I do. But I also have a pretty big passion, and that's being on the water and fishing in the summer times here in Saskatchewan. So every weekend is pretty much spent up at my lake, 2 days every week with me doing what I do up there. So we're going to show you a little bit about that. I guess I got off the update a bit. My calf is back, like I said. My weight, I'm starting to come up again from my cut. I was down to just around 209. Today I weighed in about 218. So it's been I've been keeping things very slow, coming back. I'm not trying to jump back to 250. I want to train smarter this off season, still gain a ton of size, keep the body fat levels extremely low. I'm going to do all this, and try to change my physique a whole different way for the next cut. So that's kind of where we are. Training, again, I'm back in the gym 5 days a week, 2 days off right now, and that's just because it's summer. If I could be in the gym 7 days a week, I'd be in the gym 7 days a week, but I like to get out of here, which is what we're going to show this video about, until winter time, and then I'm back in 6 to 7 days a week, taking a break when my body tells me to. And nowadays it's basically that 6-day mark. I'm taking a day off. But before I could go about 21 days straight without taking a day off, but I'm not as young as I once was. And I had less injuries back then too, so you guys figure that one out, because I'm injured every year now, with more rest time. So anyway, that could be anything. So I'm going to get this pre-workout in that I came into work to get, because I found everything. I forgot everything here when I left yesterday. We're gonna go train some legs, probably show a little bit of that, maybe not, I don't fucking know. But basically this video is just about the weekend. So hopefully it's good, hopefully it's not boring, and we'll see you in a bit. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. Well, we did I'm gonna let this truck cool off. It's fucking 30 degrees already at 10:30 in the morning, so it's hot. Did a leg workout. It's fantastic. Feels good to have my legs back. Everything's pretty much back strength-wise today, so it was good. Didn't film, obviously. I don't like filming my workouts, like I say, inside these public gyms. But anyway, yeah, everything went well. Calves felt good. I did a lot of calf stuff, which with almost my max weight, I think I did calf raises at 360 today. Normally I do about 430-ish, somewhere in there. And that's standing. Seated I do fucking like 90 pounds just for high volume. But it was good. I was happy with it. Trying to bring the legs back with the heavier weight for the hamstrings and the presses today that I was doing. So that's good. Next week I'll focus more on quads and calves and go from there. So that's a wrap. Now I'm going to head to the grocery store, pick up a bunch of shit for the weekend. I don't really need much. My place is pretty much loaded up there right now, so I don't need too much. But yeah, we're gonna head there. Just feeling up now. The worst part about this going away every weekend is this part. Living in Canada where we have so much gas at our disposal, paying $1.65 a liter is fucking ludicrous. But it's what happens when your country's run by a bunch of retards. So anyway, gas, groceries. Thinking about getting a burger. Whoa. Oh god. Thinking about getting a burger. Haven't had a burger in about 8 months. Like one from a fucking restaurant, that is. I've had one homemade at the lake. It's not the same. So thinking about doing that before heading out, but we'll see. It's been a while since I've had a real cheat. I think I did have sushi one night for about 12,000 calories. That was the only cheat I've had in the last year, pretty much. So might as well eat something, right? We'll see. Let's see where we're on the pump. Yeah, keep going. 65. Gotta love that shit, eh? Alright, we're walking into Burger King. Yeah, I'm fucking pumped. And I'm fucking hungry now. It's not even 11 yet, and this is my third meal. I had 60 grams of cream of rice this morning and 4 eggs before my leg day. So this will be my post meal, which is going to be a bunch of shit pretty much, but it'll be good. Double Whopper. See? Yummy. Pound it. Alright, we're about ready to fly. Picked up everything we needed. We're now heading to the lake. I got Dingbat Diesel with me. My other dog Jenny's laying down in the back. Already, we're about to leave the driveway. The good thing is about this trip, I have a back rear window. Last weekend on the way to the lake, my rear window in the back driver's side exploded. So that made for a windy hour's ride to the lake and back home again, even wilder. Now, I'm expecting it to be, here, let me put my notes in. I'm expecting this weekend to be extremely hot. Right now it's 12:20 and we're already sitting at close to 30 degrees. That's without the humidity. So it's hot, man. If you're not from here, people don't get how hot it gets in the summertime. They think, oh, you live in Canada, just go to snow there all the time. No, you dumb fucks. We have like 4 months of snow. Think of Saskatchewan as a fucking desert in the summertime. Extremely hot, extremely fucking windy. Most of the time. This year we haven't had any wind. We've had tons of tornadoes and storms, but not a lot of wind. So, yeah, it gets pretty fucking hot here, which is great. So you gotta take advantage of it when you can. So I'm guessing we're gonna have a shit ton of storms this weekend. We've had 21 tornadoes touch down this year already, which is a new record for Saskatchewan. So, who knows what could happen tonight or tomorrow night. So, you guys will be along for the ride. What are we doing? So, we're going to drive up to the lake right now. We will unpack everything, which is nothing really, because I live there for the most part. So, I have most of my food up there already. We got clothes up there. There's not a lot to unpack. I will get the boat ready today for tomorrow meeting. Well, a tarp it. Probably there'll be some water in it because I'm guessing we had some wicked thunder showers this week while I was away. So I'll get the water out of it. Just get it ready for tomorrow. Hook it up to the truck. So when I wake up bright and early, we can just go. So that's it. I mean, probably just chill. It'll be too hot to be out around the fire tonight, so probably just chill inside. But I don't fucking know. Who knows? I do what I want, so do what I feel. It's for me to get away from the city, get away from work, get away from the gym, and just relax. So, oh my God, I'm plugged up. So your guess is as good as mine is what's going to happen this week. One thing is I don't drink, so unlike most of the people I know up there that are sloshed from morning till night, I don't do that. I don't really associate with them anymore or hang around them. I'll say hi and be cordial, but I can't go up to the lake and get hammered, stay up till 3 in the morning, and think that's a good way to live. I did my time. I did my share of that craziness back in the day, and nothing like coming back to work even more exhausted after a weekend at the lake. So you definitely don't want that shit. Let's put these windows up. Get this fucking party started. Okay, I'm just heading down the freeway, and we'll be back. All right, we are now on the highway out of the city. Took about 20 minutes pretty much to get out. It's the worst part of this drive is I'm on the far end of Saskatoon, and it takes forever to get across. And it's not busy. It's the shitty layout and the shitty roads of our city and how they have everything bottlenecked up, and it's just terrible. It's absolutely fucking terrible. Then out on all the shitty drivers. If you're not from here and you've never experienced the shit in this city with people driving, it's a whole new level. We by far have the worst drivers in Canada in this city. By far. It's crazy. And it just seems to be getting worse. When I was younger, it was always the old people that we were like, fucking old people driving 30, and now it's old people, foreign people, new Canadians. It's unbelievable. They just hand anybody a fucking driver's license now to come in this country and just let them go. It's crazy. I watched a guy take a fucking left turn from a center lane in a 3-lane road heading west. Take a left from the center lane into oncoming traffic, like at an intersection, and get smoked by 2 cars. Not today. This happened a while back. That shit, if you drive around in the city all day, you would see probably fucking 2 or 3 of those a day. It's crazy. So, that's another reason why I like to get the fuck out of the city. Get away from people and all the fucking brain-dead idiots. So, we're on the road, on the highway. It's straight from here. I take one left when I get to my lake on a dirt road, but it's straight. We go through one town called Blaine Lake. But I could just take my hands off the steering wheel and have a nap all the way there, but I'm not going to do that. What's the temp? So it's now 31 degrees. So with the humidity, we're probably sitting in the 40s right now. And it's lunchtime, or sorry, 12:50 now. So it's going to be a hot one. That's what it's all about. Alrighty. Holy, look at this fucking nonsense. Welcome to the highways of Saskatchewan. You need a truck to... Look at this guy. You need a truck to just drive on them. They're so bumpy, so everything's kind of fucking shaking around and rattling. Just gotta bear with me. So, we've already been on the road for about 40 minutes. We just got through Blaine Lake. I got about another 20 to get up to the... Jesus, mother of pearl. To get... Oh, hey, buddy. To get up to the lake. Wasn't very busy from Saskatoon to Blaine Lake. Normally that's the busy part of the trip. Now I seem to have found the busy part today, which is from Blaine Lake to my lake. It looks like there's a whole shitload of cars in front of me. I'm doing 110, so anything under that I start to get pissy. That's a cop. It's the second cop I've seen, so there's a place back here just before Blaine Lake. It's called Petrovka Bridge. It's a bridge that goes over the Saskatchewan River to get up north. And last weekend I was up and we had a tornado go through. So where I'm at, we didn't get the funnel clouds or tornado. We had wicked clouds and great storm, and I love that shit. But Petrovka got hit with the tornado. And one of my clients, who's up at my lake too, actually drove into it. He pulled into a gas station right before the Petrovka Bridge to get out of the hail, which fucked his truck up pretty good. But when he pulled in, that's when the tornado hit. And right when he parked, he said the roof came off the building and the trailer beside him lifted off the ground. And I didn't notice that coming home. I heard that they got hit, but I was looking, there's an orchard and a whole, I don't know, place you could stop and look around. I don't know, tourist attraction, I guess. I was looking at that and I saw the damage that was done down there. But as I'm coming back to the lake, I paid attention and saw the damage that was done there, and I was like, yeah, the whole roof's fucking gone. Trees are down everywhere. All their big signage is gone. Like, they got fucking rocked. So that was interesting. He was okay and stuff. Well, it's quite a funny story, but it seems this year, I thought we only had 21 tornadoes. I guess we're sitting at 27 now, and the record's 33, so I was wrong before. I thought we were past our record, but I guess back in, I think it was 99, they just said on the radio when I was driving up here, we had 33 tornadoes, which I don't remember that, but so we're getting there. They're also saying on the weather report that we're going to get into it tonight again and tomorrow for sure, meaning thunder showers and thunderstorms, and normally when that happens we're going to get the fun stuff with it, so we'll see what happens there. The stuff doesn't really worry me too much. Growing up here, I'm kind of a storm guy. I like fucking being outside, being at the lake in storms, even at home, it's great. I just don't want to be close to a tornado. About 10 years ago, probably, was the closest I've ever came to a tornado. I watched it go by my place at the lake. Me and my kids were outside doing stuff. It was dark as dark could be out. It was 10:30 at night, and the storm was picking up, and it was weird because it was just raining and thunderstorm, like thundering and lightning out around us, but you couldn't tell that there was a tornado less than like fucking half a kilometer away from us. So as we were outside, we're watching the lightning and you know, whatever, and as it's flashing in the sky, all of a sudden you can see one flash, and then you can see this funnel cloud, and I'm like, oh. Well, needless to say, you don't know where it's going, right? You don't know if it's coming at you or going fucking a different direction. So unfortunately, you can't just jump in your car and run, right? Because you could drive right into the fucking thing, especially at nighttime. We also, back then, didn't get the weather alerts that we do now. Like right now, as soon as one is in our cell phone facility anywhere, which I don't know, I mean, that could be 500 kilometers from, I don't know, right? You'll get a warning saying, take cover immediately, tornado. I mean, I get about 3 of those a weekend right now. So we didn't get those back then, so we were just watching. It never came to us. It went east, so it went west to east, right in front of our eyes. So every time lightning flashed, you could see the fucking thing, and it was pretty eerie. It did hit a lake near us, did a lot of damage. Not saying that we didn't get damaged. Everything at our lake got damaged too, because the hail did come. The wind came, of course the rain, but whatever with the rain. I have skylights in my place. I've one over my shower, so you can, when you're showering, you can look up and see the sky. I never do that, but it's there. And then I have one in the living room also. And both of those got broken out by hail. I don't think my other truck had too much damage to it. And that was the extent of my damage, but a lot of people up at my lake had shit happen bad. I mean, roofs ripped off, a lot of hail damage, awnings, that sort of thing. And that's without the tornado even coming near us. So it did do a lot of damage. So I'm just crossing my fingers that we don't get that this weekend. And I'm sure we're going to get something. And if we do, you guys get to be a part of it. Now the downfall to this, so right now it's 37 degrees out. Hot as shit. The downfall to July fishing is it's July. Fishing always slows down in July. It's just inevitable. It's hot for May, the end of May, most of June, and then July, it's crazy. It's almost like as soon as July 1st hits, fishing slows down. They just don't bite as much. So that's always an issue in July. Adding heat also is another issue. But the biggest issue is thunder showers, thunderstorms, lightning. That locks the fish right up. You will, years ago, a native guy up at my lake made fun of me for going out fishing a day after a gnarly storm. He's like, you'll never catch a fish. They don't bite after. I'm like, go fuck yourself. What are you talking about? And I never noticed that, you know. I have not yet caught a fish a day after a storm, a lightning thunderstorm. Not just rain, lightning thunder. I have not yet caught a fish the following day. Happened last weekend, never got anything. And if we get it this weekend, we probably won't catch anything either. But I'm still gonna go out and try. I'm crossing my fingers we don't get a fucking storm tonight. So tomorrow morning we can get up at the ass crack of dawn and get out there before it gets too hot. And hopefully the fish's lips won't be stuck together. And we'll be able to get on them. But those are kind of the three major issues we're dealing with right now, fishing. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping we don't get it. But our the deck is stacked against us right now. Let's just put it that way. But it's still fun to get out there. It's still fun to be on the boat. It's still fun to be relaxing out there. Now, last weekend was also free fishing weekend. So we had all the dum-dums out on the lake, meaning a lot of these people don't get out much fishing. They wait because they're too cheap to buy a fishing license, which is a whopping $30 a year. So they come out on these free fishing days, and they just don't have the etiquette. It's kind of the same as the gym. Some people just don't have gym etiquette. They just fucking sit on their phones for 30 minutes on a piece of equipment, not aware of their surroundings, I call it, which is frustrating. The same thing happens on the lake. And it doesn't happen often, but it does happen on those types of weekends where the cheap people come out fishing, and they don't know not to drive within 5 feet of my boat, I guess. They don't know not to troll around me when I'm casting. Like, it's like people don't understand the sense of other people's surroundings. So that was pretty awful also last weekend. I was dealing with dum-dums on the lake, and you know, when you're going out there to relax, the last thing you want is, I think it happened about 6 times where either somebody came up to me within 10 feet and just parked and fished beside me, or they were trolling around me. If I'm 20 feet from shore casting at the shore, they're trolling in front to the point where I can't even let my fucking line out, right? So I had words with one guy last week. He told basically fucking... it was... the reason I had words with him also... Hold on, I gotta pass this guy. The reason I had words with him also was because he did it twice. He slow rolled my boat twice while I'm casting, and the third time I was just like, okay, fucked hard. I threw my rod down on the ground and I just stood there with my arms in the air while he's literally 10 feet in front of my boat, and I'm like, what in the fuck are you doing, man? Like, you have the whole fucking lake, and this is a big lake. Like, we don't fish on little lakes here in Saskatchewan. We're loaded with lakes, and big fucking lakes. So you've got the whole lake to go around me to do whatever. So, and he kind of just looked at me like, whoa, like, but hopefully we don't get that tomorrow either. But you just never know. We shouldn't, because we'll be up early. I mean, these guys, again, I was out early last weekend, and these people don't get up till like 11, so normally you're good till about 11 or lunchtime before the dum-dums come out. So hopefully being up early will be the only ones out there, and we'll catch a whole shit ton of fish. I forgot my tripod that I was going to set up in the boat. I was going to rig it up somehow so we could film the whole thing out there. But I didn't. I just left it back. I'm not used to carrying a fucking stick with me to film. So I forgot it, but I'm sure I can rig something up out there. Again, you know, my videos aren't great. They're not edited. They're not anything. So, get what you get with them. Look at this guy. Oh, what's wrong, buddy? You want to go? You want to get to the lake? Big baby. This is Diesel. Jenny is what the fuck is happening here? Jenny is in the back sleeping too. She's a pit bull, chocolate lab. Biggest sweetheart you're ever gonna meet. This is Diesel. He's a big baby. Tough guy though, protects everything. To the point where he does bite people if you fuck around too long. You fuck around, you'll find out with this guy. But he is a sweetheart. It's just, if you come in my yard, good luck. He bit a Stats Canada guy, which I was happy about, for walking in my backyard. I don't know if you guys know much about Stats Canada, but there's a bunch of lunatics that walk around trying to collect stats about Canadians, and you have to do it. If not, you know, they'll probably throw an innocent Canadian in jail for not filling it out. But anyway, I wouldn't answer my door and went outside with my dogs, and he decided he would just come into my backyard. And he walked in my backyard, and Diesel latched onto his hand and just gave him a, you know, what are you doing kind of bite. Didn't break his skin, but enough to scare the shit out of him. And then I laughed at him. I said, dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? You can't just walk into people's yards. Like, you're just a Stats Canada fucking civil servant. You're not, don't have a warrant. You can't do this shit. And he's like, I didn't do that, blah, 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 whatever the fuck he said. And I said, told him to get the fuck out of my yard, pretty much. And then I called and reported him for coming into the yard, and I said that my dog bit him, which I laughed at too, because he got what he deserved. Which is good. I mean, in Canada too, and I'm just talking right now because we're almost there and I'm killing time because I have to piss so bad. But in Canada, and I don't have guns. I don't have a gun, but I do believe in people that carry guns. I do believe in the Charter of Rights and Freedoms Act. I do believe you should be able to bear arms just like the States. And in Canada, they're doing their damnedest to take guns out of legal licensed Canadians' hands. Because, of course, it's them that are doing all the killings, right? In this country, it couldn't be the criminals. So my suggestion is get a dog, teach it how to attack people, and protect your property that way. Because we bloody well know the government's not going to help us do anything. They're more worried about protecting criminals and illegals more than their own Canadians and tax-paying citizens. So that's my little rant about that. And you stick around long enough, you'll hear a lot of ranting from me. But we are, holy moly, I can't believe how busy it is out. There is something going on, I don't know what. Uh-oh. We're going to be stopping up here, it looks like, on the middle of the fucking highway. Road work? Well, we're almost there. So it looks like we're doing 60 now on the highway. I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Last weekend I didn't have this back rear window in. It blew out, like I was saying earlier in the video. Somehow it broke, and so I didn't have a window all weekend, and it stormed, and I had to tape up a bag in there like a fucking goof. Oh yeah, the roads are just a hot mess up here. It looks like they're doing either construction or somebody's dead, one of the two. They do a lot of patchwork on our highways here. Patchwork is the key. They come out and put band-aids on everything, never fix our roads. As you can see when we're driving, everything's going boop, 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 boop. Terrible roads here. That's why if you don't have a truck, I don't know how the fuck your car stays together, especially in the winter time. Winter's way worse, because then they barely grade the roads as well. So yeah, we're coming to a complete stop here. No idea why. No idea why. They're working on something. Oh, putting tar down. Oh, they're gonna let us go, looks like. Let's see what they're doing. I guarantee you they just stopped 18 fucking vehicles to patch a fucking 3-inch hole.
I was driving up, I don't know how many weekends ago, probably 4 weeks ago, and they were patching, and the guy stopped his truck in the corner of the road to patch on a blind uphill turn. And they got out and just left their car right in the fucking highway. I've never seen anything like that before. And, you know, you come up on it doing 110 on a blind corner. It's a little eerie. So, there's just, yeah, not a lot of common sense being used. Looks like they're tarring here. So we're going to get tarred up. Our vehicles are going to get fucking tarred up. Hear that? Let's tar. Wow. So, that's tar. So how they like to do it is they fill these holes with tar and then they let us drivers drive on it to fucking smooth it out. They do that in the city too, and hence they don't get fucking flat, they get bumpy. And you get tar on your vehicle. This is a terrible job. Like, awful. There's black shit everywhere. There's black hole tarred everywhere. There's tire marks everywhere. This person's not waiting. He's like, fuck this, I'm going around everybody. I like that attitude. We're kind of crawling again. I'm up to 70. But we're almost at the turn off here. I'm just going to turn this off. Alrighty, we're just pulling into the main gates here. They've got a new system in here to keep our stuff. Big sliding gates with a punch key, like we're important people to get in. Looks like it's wide open right now, so nice. Anyway, we're now in. Put the windows down for the dogs. Diesel's probably gonna let everybody know we're here, so just be aware. He might bark. Now we're just gonna drive to my place, unload everything, get settled in. Not a lot to unload, a couple bags. I got a fucking piss. Holy fuck. I got a bladder of a 90-year-old. I'm gonna have to start wearing Depends up here. Right away, he's gonna start bellowing. He just lets her go. He's got to tell everybody. He's like, I'm here. I'm here. He's not yet. Normally he's just fucking howling. Jenny's out the other window. She's up. She just sleeps the whole trip. She's like, ah, fuck. No, okay, we're now getting onto my loop. He still hasn't bellowed. Normally he lets it rip from the gate. He's a little excited. I like being up here, so. This is amazing. This is quiet. Maybe it's because I'm talking. It's quiet. Just one of my neighbors is up so far. I don't really talk to people up here. I try to keep to myself. I know people. I got clients up here, a different part. But for the most part, it's all. I've been up here for 12 years, and most people up here now are new. So I don't go around introducing myself. Let's just put it that way. Oh, my neighbors are here. All right, we are here. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna pee. I think I'm just gonna piss on my driveway. We are here, people. We are here. Alright, let's undo this and get settled. Alright, well, we're up here. I just unloaded the truck. Put some stuff away. Got some ice going. Had to flush the sewer system out. There's an alarm going off inside right now. You can hear it. It got so hot up here this week. If you don't drain your tanks, sometimes it'll leave a fucking sewer smell. It comes from the drains, comes from everywhere. You gotta just flush water down everything. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been flushing things out, and I even drained the tank and then treated it just for shits and giggles, even though it didn't need it. It's all part of having, you know, a place with a sewer system in. So now what we're gonna untarp the boat. See, I've got water here. There's always a bit of water that gets left because my driveway slants, so it holds on here. But anyway, we're gonna undo the boat, get it set up, opened up, whatever it is right now, and then get all the fishing shit ready. I'll probably hook up the trailer and go inside and get some air, sit in the air for a bit. It's fucking hot right now. So, alright, we're gonna untarp this guy a bit more. I don't know if you can see it or not. Pretty basic. Just pop off all these things here. Hopefully that beeping stops sooner. It's gonna irritate the shit out of me. And I don't want to be irritated. Come on, you twat waffle. Straps. Straps and straps and straps. I don't keep the boat in the water. Ever. I don't trust it. I always put my boat in and take it out every fucking time. I just got a bunch of spider webs in my ear. Yuck. So, that's why I do it that way. Now, Old Faithful here. She rips pretty good. I don't know what year it is. Probably, I think it's a 93 or some shit like that. But I love it. I wouldn't trade her in for anything. It runs perfect. It can pull people. It can ski behind it. You can fish behind it. You do everything with it. It goes about, well, it should go about 90, but it only, I think I only get it up to pushing 80, and the reason is my prop. This prop's a disaster, so see, it's gnarled the shit up. See this? If I had a new prop, which I should get, I tried to buy one last year and they sent me up with the wrong. This thing would do its 90k easy. So, all right. So then there's that, and then there's this ugly snappy thing I put on too. That's old and just snaps on, so that'll come. All right. So the boat's open now. All open. It's got everything you need. It's great. Runs like a charm. Got my electronics over there. It's not just a fish finder. It does side imaging, sonar, direct, like right under the boat imaging, mapping, trails. It does a lot of everything. The fish, that's for sure. And then it's just my fishing. I got keep some wood over here because I'm overflowing with wood, and I've got a box beside this shed. So this is the fishing shed. Only thing that's allowed in here is fishing stuff, and for the boat, those are my rods. Yes, this is my tackle. That's mine. These are my old tackle boxes that my kids took over. And yeah, that's that bad boy. Alright, I'm just gonna put some wood away here. Alright, now this is the deck. This is kind of the living where I chill. A little fire table here. That's just an old glass table if we eat outside. Fire pit that's filled with garbage. And then I got a couple barbecues. And this is just a storage shed for, I don't know, storage. Air compressor, pressure washer, all the cushions and shit. Extra fridge that I never use. Busted chainsaw that needs to get fixed. You know, shit. So, that's that. What a beautiful day though. Beautiful. Well, we're inside cooking now. It's 6 o'clock at night. Just cooking the normal meals I would normally eat. Right now it's beef and rice. Got a bunch of stuff done this afternoon. Just lots of annoying stuff that I needed to get done. So that's taken care of, so now it can be fun. I still gotta hook the boat up and get my shit ready for tonight, for tomorrow morning. But besides that, just sitting inside in the air conditioning, cooling down. It is a hot one out there, so what we're gonna do is cook this food and eat her all up. Gotta use this. Don't have a rice cooker up here, so. And I'm not good at using these things, or just like doing it on the stove. I'm just, I know I gotta cover it up and shit. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna try this spice tonight with this dinner. So, this stuff's real good. Yeah. What's making that noise? So, made my Norm beef and rice. I'm not the type of person that goes up to the lake and eats hot dogs and shit like that. I stay on my meals for the most part, meaning there'll be some nights, Saturdays or something, that will do a big meal. You know, baked potatoes and steak and stuff like that. That's about as crazy as things get for me up here. But besides that, every day you're gonna find me cooking beef and rice up here too, just to have. So on the boat for those long days, we take a cooler bag with us and normally do like some sort of meat cut up, maybe some cheese with it, so you can snack on it all day long. Lots of drinks and shit like that, meaning water and Gatorades and stuff, so you stay hydrated out there. I have taken like meals out there, but it's not worth it. I just need something to stay full while I'm out there. I don't need to eat a lot. I can get my calories in when I get back, but if I get hungry out there, then I'm angry. I'm hangry. And we're gonna have one of my faves. Have one of those with this meal and get her down and probably relax for the night. Still gotta hook up the boat and shit, so we'll do that too. I'm gonna go eat. Alrighty. So, just hooked the boat up. It sucks, I don't have a tripod or nothing, so I couldn't, there was nowhere for me to set this up the video, which was dumb anyway, because I just backed up and put the hitch down onto the boat. So anyway, that's done. Supper's done.
It's hot. I took the dogs already out for a walk before. Shit, I just said the word. So they were just out with me when I was hooking up the boat, and it's a disaster. It is hot out there. So probably gonna shower. 7 o'clock. My buddy's gonna come fishing with me tomorrow. He asked if I was up, and then hinted at coming along. So it looks like I'm gonna have a partner tomorrow out there, so that'll be good. Yeah, I think we're just gonna chill inside for the rest of the night. Maybe we'll go out later. It cools off when it gets dark, but what do you think? This guy's always got to be around me, or around somebody. Jenny could give a shit. She's in my bed right now, sleeping, so in the bedroom. I did a lot of work today. I'm impressed. Got things cleaned up pretty good, and made the meals now for night and lunchtime. Yeah, I did, didn't I? And boat's hooked up. The toilet sewer thing taken care of, which I didn't have to do, but I did it anyway. Yeah, we got a bit done, so time to shower, chill for a bit, and go to bed. Probably see you in the morning, unless something interesting happens tonight. But I don't think anything interesting is going to happen, because I'm going to try not to make anything interesting happen. What about you? You always make things interesting, don't you? Don't you? You know, when the camera's rolling, you're not very strange like you normally are. You're normally doing things with your paws and talking back all the time because you have a voice. Well, now you're going to ignore me? Ah, fuck. You're a goof. You're a goof. You're a goofy boy. You must be tired. You should go. You should go, boy. You should go, boy. Oh, here we go. You should go, boy. You are. You'll go. Yes, you are. Okay, I see them. I see them. Mwah. Mwah. You never used to let anybody touch his paws. He's a rescue. He had some paw issues. Now, he'll let me touch him. He can't do his nails, though. Right, buddy? You don't like your nails getting done. So they're always a little longer. Okay, I'm going to go turn the camera off. Can you say bye to everybody? And he's gone. So, okay. See you in the morning, or maybe later. I don't know.